My client's about to close on this 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse in the Mirada Lagoon community. And guys, stick around to the end because I'm gonna tell you how I was able to get him a payment under $1,800 a month at a 3.99% interest rate with no money out of pocket. Let's go take a look. Guys, welcome to the Townhouses by Lennar in the Mirada community. Mirada is actually the community that my wife Jen and I live in. We'll say hi to Jen really quick.
Hey guys.
So guys, Mirada has the huge lagoon. It's the world's largest man-made lagoon in the world. And that was a big reason that we bought in this community. It really is a big and awesome community, especially if you have kids, or really you don't even have to have kids, but you would like to be outside and you'll get used to that lagoon.
Yeah, it's a big selling point for this whole neighborhood.
It is. And the really cool thing is the Mirada Lagoon is right down the street from, or right up the road from Wesley Chapel, all that area with tons of shops and restaurants and all that good stuff. Coming in, the home inspector's still here, just finishing up a few things. The builder's finishing up a few things, but we'll stay out of their way. As you can see, it's a very good open layout. And we'll kind of make this home tour a little bit quicker because again, I want to get into some of the facts of the overall transaction and some of the perks that they had. So, but in here, as you can see, a really good open layout with a really nice big kitchen. Feels really good. And again, this is gonna be hitting that price point for people who are on a really tight budget, but given the price point, it is very roomy in here. Something that I personally really love about this is the fact that you're able to get a 1-car garage in here.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is super awesome. Plenty of space and everything in there to park a car and store stuff. And then a half bath down here as well.
Nice.
We can come back outside first. Out back here, what's really awesome is, again, I'm gonna go over all these numbers and everything later, but he got a premium lot at this price as well. So a lot of times builders will charge a little bit extra when you back up to a pond or conservation view. So that's really awesome as well. Over here, you do have a nice, huge patio area as well.
Covered.
It's all covered. You can easily screen this in. It looks really good.
Yeah.
On the inside, again, the builder is still just touching up a few loose ends, so I want to stay out of his way. So quickly, before we go back into the house, I did want to run through just a couple of the overall numbers. So the buyer got this house for $262,900. And again, it's really important when you do new construction, make sure to reach out to me before you go into the model home, because that price actually was not the list price. Now, full disclosure, most of builders, a lot of times they won't negotiate a whole lot. In this case, they were willing to work with us a little bit. And then in addition to that, before he even went, I made sure to lock in some of the other perks that I'll talk about later. In this community, there is an HOA and a CDD fee. So the HOA fee in here is $384 a month, which definitely sounds like a lot. And at the end of the day, the buyer was definitely concerned about that when we were first coming. But when you look at the value that you're getting from the community or from the HOA, it really does offset. For one, all your internet is paid for, and it's super high speed and basic cable. That right there, Jen, what did we spend before? Probably $150 a month just on internet.
Yeah, it really doesn't end up being bad when you include all those perks.
It doesn't. And it's incredibly fast speed actually. So some of the best internet we've ever had, even when we were paying for it. But the HOA is able to negotiate that with the supplier, so it definitely helps a lot. In addition to that, with the townhouse, all the exterior is maintained. So you don't have to worry about this grass in the front or the back. Even further than that, you don't have to worry about the paint on the outside, the siding, which, in this case it's stucco, but also the roof as well. Everything on the outside is covered. And so again, that saves you money. But what's really cool with that is that helps drop your insurance costs, usually fairly significantly. So again, that's why, especially when you're looking at new construction, you really got to pay attention to that monthly payment, because there are some things that seem higher, but it's really offset, usually in your advantage overall. In the end, we'll go inside. We'll take a look. The builder's still touching up a few loose ends, just to touch on a few of the kitchen things, and we'll kind of pan when the builder's in there. But it's all quartz cabinets in the kitchen, really nice shaker style cabinetry. And then all the appliances come. Not all builders do that. So again, it's really at that price point at $262,900 to have all those appliances, even the washer and dryer, which we'll get to later, are all included. So we'll head back inside.
Sounds good.
Okay, so again, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse. The inspector's in the primary bedroom right now, so we're gonna start over here. But they also offer this pretty much the exact same house, but instead of the 2 bedrooms here, it's like a second primary suite. So
that's cool.
Yep, and he was actually trying to decide between the two. Now, the 2 bedrooms are more expensive, but he works from home, so he really wanted a dedicated office space and then a space for guests as well.
If you're someone who has like a parent that lives with you or an older kid, they might like having the suite area over here.
Exactly.
So here's that other bedroom right next door.
And what's really cool is, again, we're in what's going to be called Connection City soon. So again, all the super high-speed internet's here. Something that it was a must-have for him was a direct connection since he works from home. It is required. So all the bedrooms have that, which is really, really nice as well.
Have that Ethernet hookup.
Yep. When you do this 3-bedroom, the bedrooms are definitely a little bit smaller, but I do like how they give you the option. So again, if you just need a guest room and an office, this is perfect.
Yeah.
If you don't work from home and you just want a bigger guest room or, for whoever stays with you, the other one's a better floor plan. Coming into the guest bathroom, you have a nice sink here. Again, solid surface countertops, really good toilet placement. And then what's really common that I'm hearing a lot of lately is having a bathtub in at least one of the bathrooms. So
for little kids.
These surrounds, some people prefer them, some people don't. They hold up really, really well compared to the tile, but it's just a preference.
Yeah.
So, coming over here, you do have a nice closet when you first come up the stairs.
Like a linen closet.
Yes.
Sheets and towels.
It's perfect for that. One thing that I love is having the laundry room up here.
Oh, that is nice.
Really good size laundry room, again, for this size house. And I love that they give you the washer and dryer already included. Because again, not a lot of builders are doing that. So,
and this isn't the exact washer and dryer that we have in our house in Mirada, but I will say ours, they're not the newest looking ones, but they're they wash and dry very well. Like they're very efficient.
Exactly.
So.
Heading over to the primary bedroom, right here you'll see this is the inside portion of your air furnace. Super easy access to that if you ever needed to maintain it. And then coming over here, you have a nice big closet here. And again, this is the closet to the primary suite. Here is all of your controls and everything for that internet, which they do a really nice job setting that up, keeping it all nice and organized. On the other side is the primary bathroom. So again, you're getting double bowl sink here, nice solid surface countertops, the cabinetry all matches, nice tile, and then a really, really nice tiled shower surround. Good size tile, or shower as well, don't you think?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, cool. And then in the actual bedroom itself, it's really a good size bedroom for this size townhouse. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, this house is around 1,650 square feet, give or take a little, depending on which exact home site you get. So, and this is really cool as well, because with these windows and everything, you have a beautiful view of that lot. I mean, of the
pond out there.
Of the pond out there.
Nice. Yeah, that is really nice.
Cool, let's go outside and I will run through some of the numbers on this house.
Sounds good.
Again, like I said in the beginning, it's really important to reach out and go to the model home with your agent. Part of that is because of the homework that I did beforehand, where I talked with the builder rep for my client and started discussions on essentially that negotiation. That starts before you even go into the model home. Doing that, I was able to help lock in a lower price, and then I was able to also help lock in a rate at 3.99. Now, this customer was a VA loan, or was a VA buyer. So that definitely helps a little bit, but they probably could have got the same rate with a FHA. The difference is my buyer had to come out of pocket with little to no money out of pocket. So we're still finalizing the little bit of numbers, but it's gonna be less than $1,000 that he had to come out of pocket. So that's really a huge advantage. On top of that, they paid all the closing costs. So the builder gave a huge credit to make sure that the buyer could come to the table and incentivize them to come check out their model homes So again, that was a huge win. These are all things that when we were looking at resales, we weren't getting as much of. So I really encourage everybody to definitely consider new construction. And on top of that, having all those features, originally he was only looking at 2-bedroom homes. He's able to get what he really wanted, which was a 3-bedroom home in this community. That's why it's super important to go to the model homes with the agent that represents you, because again, the negotiations really start before you even walk in, and a good agent will understand that. But also, it's not just the negotiations, this is a whole process, and you really want somebody who's gonna be there every step of the way for you, because you don't know what's coming down the line, and in real estate, you can always be thrown a curveball. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.